Previously on Another Dumb Show.
I noticed up front there were, I don't know, you got 5 people up front, I think.
I think
you
five.
rotate
I
something
should
like that?
know more, but yes, I think
That's
it's
all right.
5.
So you rotate, and they get, the guys got younger guys. It's it's not rocket science here, obviously, to work. I don't think you're signing
It's
people
not.
in and selling snacks and
I mean,
maybe some cleaning.
Sometimes it's like tech support at times if a game doesn't start. Or
Okay,
something,
that's understandable. Yeah, I get that. Okay, so
cleaning. I get people who likes to clean, but I mean,
yeah, but that's
it's a job. It's
got
part of your
time-
job
yeah.
description.
if
No,
you've
no,
got time to lean, you've got time to clean.
Exactly.
And there's plenty of time to lean here. So-
Exactly.
and then not that there's not a lot of stuff going on. It's just once the people are in, they're doing their thing. They're at a terminal, and you really don't have to do much except when they come back up and grab a soda or something or ask to add more time.
You're not sitting there playing games with them. You put them in a game. And
But
they're in
you
the game.
guys, I will say, you guys encourage that. If they want to, the employees want to join games in, that's great. But just stream the goddamn shit.
Stream it and just
throw
pay
it up on
attention
the
to the
stream.
front. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah. So I
Right.
mean, it's actually as employers, I've actually just as an outsider, I thought you guys were pretty good bosses. I actually thought it was pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, I thought
that's
you guys
awesome.
were pretty good. In fact, with one of your employees in particular is kind of a sheltered dude. You could tell he's kind of got a smaller not smaller personality, just kind of a quiet kid. And I felt really bad one day. One of my first interactions with him was he walked back here. I don't think he even realized I was here yet, and he definitely didn't know that Darla was here. And Beanie Arena really lit into him. I mean, just didn't bite him or scratch him or anything. You could kick her and she's a pound and she'll go flying. But
He was new to her.
oh yeah, and she has the nose. She can smell you from a mile away too, which is surprising to me that she didn't smell him like earlier. But I think she actually like heard him jingling the door and everything, and then caught his whiff of him when he came through, and it was all new to her. And she went nuts. I mean, just growling and all this stuff. So I felt bad for him because I could tell he was uncomfortable. So I that was my very first interaction with him. So I had to kind of talk him off the ledge a little bit with her, and that she's not gonna. She's literally a pound.
not gonna
She's
eat you.
10 pounds, dude. She's not gonna hurt you. Don't worry.
She's just very vocal.
She's
Yeah.
got a big bark, not a lot of bite. Well,
Yeah.
if she bites you, it hurt, but she's not a biter. She's a growler. She's just letting you know, that's her defense mechanism, I think. She's very protective of me.
She doesn't nip,
in
right?
particular. Just she likes to wrestle. So if
Okay.
you put your hand by her mouth, she's going to try to nibble on your hand and wrestle with you. So, this employee in particular, I know, Lou, you kind of boasted that you felt like you helped this young man kind of come out of his shell a little bit. He was kind of an introverted kid when he first came here.
That is correct. Yeah.
And he came in, and Lou kind of helped him. You describe it as he kind of puffs his chest out a little bit more. He stands a little taller and has a little more confidence.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I can say throughout our crew, especially even throughout management, we all took a special interest to kind of like get the man a little bit more confidence.
Understandable. So, that's good. That's good that employers do more than just come work. Here's a paycheck, and you send them on the door. And so I found that to be one of the reasons why you guys were great employers, because you're helping this young man become a man, essentially.
Correct. Yeah.
So he's, I don't know, how long has you been working here?
Oh, jeez.
He just hit a year.
A year, okay. And I believe recently,
it was more than a
within
year.
the past 2 weeks, you guys gave him a key to be able to open the business, correct?
We were in training so he can be part of the management crew, come in, open the business by himself, do register and so forth, and
Sure.
so on with another coworker, obviously.
Okay. So fast forward to about a year ago, he's got the job. He's working his way through. Lou's helped him get his life and become a young man. He, for whatever reason, starts calling off, kind of inexplicably, out of nowhere.
And when you start that, there's nothing wrong with calling off.
No, yeah. I'm not. Well, hold on. I mean, people call off. It happens at
Yeah,
jobs.
yeah,
There
of
are
course.
reasons you're sick, your family members die, God, whatever. You're in an accident, just stuff happens. You want to play hooky. It happens. So,
I just want
you
to
could
get that
get
out
away-
because I don't want that to be a hang up.
well,
of
you
what
could
it
get it
was.
out of the way once. Even if somebody does play hooky every once in a while, if they're a good
happens.
worker,
Yeah.
sometimes they get away with it because they are good at their job, and
Correct.
employers know that shit. They kind of deal with that and let it go a lot of times. So, in this case, this kid started calling off Well, how many times did he call off within a couple weeks span? Would you say?
2 for sure.
2, yeah, 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's understandable. You can call off, but usually you'd like a little bit of notice. And sometimes you can't. You wake up, you don't feel good, and you call and you know. But the excuses he was giving were things that happened like 3 days before. I think he broke his toe or something. He stubbed his toe and broke his toe.
Well,
3 days
even down to the day before, you know, it's just you kind of know these things.
Do you hear that tone and that voice?
It's not my toe.
So yeah. So yesterday there were rumblings that somebody was gonna get the axe around here. I heard rumblings about that. So I came in and asked. I said yesterday. I said, "Hey, so what happened? Did you axe someone?" And
there are employees here that do love the show. There is no rumors of anyone getting the axe.
No,
And
I think you got that the wrong way. I think you got that the wrong
Let me
way.
just clarify. It was upper management.
Okay. So having said that, there were some people that were person that was on the chopping block, and I asked, did that person get chopped? And I was told no, or yes. And I said, oh really? And then I found out it was a different person that got the axe. So the person I thought was going to get the axe didn't get the axe. Somebody else got the axe.
It's not necessarily an axe, man. Like an axe and scissors. Like when you sever like this is more like scissors here.
well, this person who ended up getting fired, you bragged about, or not bragged, but you told me last night that this person you did fire someone, and I was a little surprised. But it turns out I guess you didn't fire the person. The person actually technically quit.
Correct.
Upon learning of the punishment you were going to lay down for the call-offs, which was what, you're going to write them up?
Yeah, I mean, we if you know anything about our culture at One Light to Play, we don't really do write-ups.
Okay.
We try to be
That's
a
my
family,
point.
help each other out.
You guys are very chill here, so that's surprising to me that there was going to be a write-up. But I guess you get to a point where if you have somebody you want to keep, you need to explain to them, look, you can't keep doing this way. And if they're not going to heed your verbal warnings and you don't want to fire them, you maybe take a next step that maybe will light their little fire under their ass.
In my
to get their shit
experience,
together.
something had to be done to correct the behavior. That's what we were going for.
I understand that. Okay, so upon learning of and again, hi, I'm going to put you on hold. Don't keep hanging up. Jesus. Anyway, so having said that, Larry, the person quit. Now, you think the person quits? That's the end of it. I don't know how unemployment works if you quit. I don't care about any of that stuff. I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, it really. I was given the reason that because I was taking the action that I was taking, they felt they no longer wanted to be employed.
Yeah. So the employers, the kid said, you know what, you're not gonna write me up. Go fuck yourself. I don't want to work there anymore. Maybe not in those words, but said I'm not gonna work there anymore. And I've done that.
Were those the words?
You know how many fucking times I did that in my life growing up? I had like 35 jobs before I got into radio. Literally worked for 35 different employers and types of work. And almost all of them was a blaze of glory like that. It was, what? What do you mean?
The fingers!
Yes, it was, like I'm supposed to go on my lunch break and I look at them and go, fuck you, fuck all of you. Yeah. I'm not coming back from lunch. I mean, I've done that many times.
Especially in
not
your 20s.
Proud of it. Yeah, yes.
Especially in your 20s, yeah.
Yes, when I was early 20s, sure. Yeah. So I get the kid doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then today, I come in and I walk up front and usually today's a mop day for you, Lou. I see you up there. You're mopping hard. It's
a bunch of shit.
Yeah, you are working your ass off because you have your big tournament Tuesday nights. So Wednesday you got all the cleanup and everything afterwards the next morning.
Correct.
Totally understandable. I walk in, instead of this guy sloshing or mop around, I can't find him anywhere because I needed to get some cleaner because Darla pissed in the hallway. So,
did that again.
So I had to clean that up. So I find him in his office and he's on a phone call and I can tell it's a very serious phone call. And then I hear, I kind of go like this, like I need some cleaner. And he walks me to a place to get the cleaner. Yeah, like a spray. I
got the gist.
He got it.
I got the gist, yeah.
And so he takes me over to get the cleaner. And while we're walking over, he's still on the phone. And I hear him say, well, I understand that it could have probably gone a different way, but in this circumstance, and that's about all.
Oh, that's what you said?
So I heard that, and I kind of went, ooh, I think I know what this is about. But I could not believe when I found out. I thought you were on the phone with the kid that got fired, Lou, and the kid that got fired was checking it like, "Yo, Lou, can we work something out? I know
Correct.
Larry was mad or whatever.
Correct.
I maybe went out of my. I shouldn't have quit." So I assumed that's what the conversation was. Tell me who you were talking to on the phone and what they said to you. In the short version.
I mean, I got a call from his mother.
We get calls from a lot of moms. This is not the mom that I expect we would get calls from. It's more like, birthday parties or what
I
kind
thought you were
of
bragging
what
up
kind
everybody
of
to be a MILF hunter or something. That's what you were trying to say.
like
there.
what kind of place is it? Can I bring all these kids?
Sure.
Or just one of the kids? This was a different mom call.
So Lou, how did the phone call start?
I usually
like
don't
how-
take the phone call before I open. It's not for anything. It's
never
just 'cause
good.
I got a lot
It's
of
a
things going on.
salesperson or something. It's got nothing to do
I
with
got a
what
lot of
you're
shit
actually
going
trying
on
to do.
before
I get
open.
it.
Yeah, and
Some-
then I get
sometimes-
So
wrapped
what
in.
is the very first thing this person, the mother of your terminated employee or quit employee?
She told me that she is the employee's mom. Right. And that she wanted to talk about the actions that happened yesterday. Concerning her son. And I said, okay, well, my name's Lewis. I'm the general manager here. You can talk to me. How can I help you? She proceeds to tell me how
And what's her tone of her voice throughout this?
it's
Is it very
real pleasant.
Pleasant.
It's
Okay.
pleasant.
Okay.
But it's one of these like, don't you scream at my son.
Okay. So
type
kind
so
of
it's-
terse but matter of
it's-
fact and
It's matter of fact. I think my deep
But
voice might
professional.
have. She did.
Okay.
She didn't rip me a new butthole,
Okay.
which is great. But she did express her concern about a phone call that she got that somebody was getting screamed at.
so her son called her to tattle on Larry for yelling at him.
So I don't know if it was her son, because then she did state in the phone call later that the person on the other line was so loud that the rest of the house can hear him.
I have a rage problem.
I don't think like
So basically, this woman called to tattle on Larry or to complain about the way her
yes.
son quit his job.
correct.
As if he wouldn't have made that decision if I hadn't have made the phone call. Because if I hadn't have made the phone call and told him what was going to happen, it would have happened the next time he was in. So
Well, give
either
me,
way,
and don't lie. Give me the exact. Let me hear the tone of voice in the volume you were using.
You wanna hear
So
it?
I'll answer. I'll be the employee, and you be you.